Westu Hall, Velo Rohirrim. This is Man of Rohan, bringing a how-to-ish video to you about Wild's End and the Ghaldassi Ruins. So today I'm going to bring a couple of secret ways, maybe, to get into the Ghaldassi Ruins, especially if you are a lower level group, meaning lower level meaning right about 10. 10 to 12 would be a lower level group. I want to show you a couple of those today. So let's go. Let's start doing that. Okay, so you can see I'm at the lift, looking up. There it is. So you can see the bindstone here. And so if you've been to the city, you know that's this is right kind of at the beginning. So we're gonna head out. We're gonna head out here, and we're going to the left. There's water on the right, and this is just one of the rivers. But we're just going to head along the shore here. There's some rocks, and we're going to swim across the water in just a moment. So I'm going to look at my compass, I think. Yeah. So, yes, that's where we're heading. Yep, little jump. I don't know about you, but I like to jump a lot. So we're going to head across the yeah, that's where the shaman and monk guilds are. So if you are a shaman or a monk and you start in Wild's End, you're going to be starting right there, and that's where you're bound initially. So you'll get all your abilities and spells from there. So let's jump across and swim. And this is early access, so the animation is a little bit goofy still for swimming, but just again checking my direction. So we're still heading the same direction. So we're heading towards water, yes, but if you that links. If you look here, there's that kind of stone bridge. That's what is affectionately called the quarry over to the right, because there are lots of Asherite nodes over there. There are other nodes as well, but there's lots of Asherite. So if you are early on and you want to go to a place that is pretty safe to get Asherite, go over there. So we're going to go in between these two. Here's the hill, and if you look at the top, you'll see that's where the wizard spires are. So if you get a port from anywhere to Wild's End, that's where you're going to land as a if you get it from a wizard. When Druid comes out, because as of this recording, they're not out yet. They're a couple weeks away. I don't know where they will port to, but I've got a couple guesses. I'll leave that be for now. But yeah, if you look, here's a skeleton. If you look on the left, that's where the quarry still is, and it is. I mean, the quarry is pretty big. I don't know what they'll do there eventually. It might be some fun area to go in, and I don't know what would be there, but it is an open enough area. You think something will be there eventually. So if you look, there's water on the right, and this is one of the many rivers in Wild's End, but they all kind of connect. But they're pretty big, and we're just going to follow it. We're just going to follow the river, and we're going to what I call the Goblin Bindstone. So, because it's near the Goblin or Ghaldassi Ruins. So, I don't know what other people call it. I call it the Goblin Bindstone. So, yep, there it is on the left. And there's a camp on the right for you to make any food if you want. It's a nice way, especially if you are waiting here for your group. So, I'm going to bind here. One thing to make sure, once you bind, make sure that when you do, down in the bottom left, there is you are now bound to this stone. You feel an affinity message, because if you don't see it, it can mean it didn't actually bind. There's a bit of a bug right now where it just doesn't recognize it. Okay, I'm going to stop for a minute because it's getting dark, and it's a lot easier to do this run when it's daylight. So it'll be just a couple seconds for you, but about a half hour for me. So see you then. All right, we are back, and it's daylight again. So we're going to check our Yep, we're looking to the southwest from here. And it's 5 a.m., so we're going to have lots of daylight. Good. Plenty of time to go and find this thing. So you'll see again, we're right in front of the water. Oh yeah, eating my rabbit skillet, because that makes me run faster. So here we are again. And if you look, here's the water, and here's the bindstone where we started. So same place, just now it's 5 a.m. So let's start our journey. But if you look over here, beware of the tide weavers. So we're going to stay up on this little ledge. Look over. That is the Ghaldassi Ruins. What this looks like is the front door, ish. You know, it's ruins, so you're just going upstairs and such. There's not necessarily a door, but this is a hard way. And if you look, if you go on the other side of the water, which we'll show you in the second video, or the second option, that's another not easy way, but that's another easy entry point, except it's hard, right? So you have to break in. The camps are a little harder to break into, and you need good CC and need to be experienced, or you need to be just higher level group. So again, lower level group, we're going to head around the water to find our first air quotes easier way to get in. So let's go ahead and head around and follow the water, like I said. Again, there's a tide weaver. Let's watch out. We're gonna keep walking. Yeah. So just follow it around. If you stay here, you're pretty safe. Where I'm running right now, we want to still kind of stick to the left side and to the wall, so the southeast and southwest, because we're going to be going around in a curve basically. Everything right by the water is the crabs won't aggro you, but those tide weavers definitely will. And there might be some crocs down there. I don't remember. I actually don't go this way, but there are a couple of invisible walls up here you just have to be aware of. I think I probably just hit one right there. And but yeah, so you look, see, these ruins are really expansive. So we'll just keep running. I think that is the exit of the quarry, or at least one of them. So coming down here. So there are a couple exits. And yep, still following the water. We're going to stick to the left side still, and just for safety's sake, just stay up here, because there could be pathers. And I realize I'm not talking into my mic very well. Just kind of talking past it. So stay up on the rocks. And we're still looking at we're going southwest a little bit more now. And we're getting pretty close. So we're going to drop down here again. I wonder what will be up there. Maybe that is one way to get to Daedrum's Ascent or something. I don't know. And the Gate, which is another big dungeon that will be available at some point in the future. But that is near the halflings. They're connected to it. But it's like giant ruins, which is very exciting. Which Ghaldassi Ruins, I think, actually is also giant ruins. I don't remember, so sorry, JN, and all the lore folks out there. So if you look, here is a big bridge up there, and this is where we are going to swim across. So we're going to swim and go right over there to that shore in between on the right side of that channel. So let's swim. And yeah, the animation is still a little goofy. It corrects itself eventually. But the water looks great overall. I think, there are some things that need to change, like the current on the rivers is way too big in some areas, and it's just like really oppressive to swim. That's my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe because there's giant waterfalls just kind of past up near the Sorhirith. Maybe that's why the water is so strong and the current is so strong. I don't know. But right here, we're actually near the ocean. So there should be lots of in and out and tides and things like that affecting where we're at. So this actually isn't that crazy right here. So this is one way. You can certainly XP this way, but you look and see this big log here. And actually just on the side, often around these ruins, you're going to see a lot of ore nodes. and trees and things like that. Oh, there's one right there. You're going to see a lot. So if you're looking for a pretty easy way to come and get these, this is going to show you. So I'm going to zoom in really quick. You can see here's a ledge here. And then it's not terrible to get up there. So I'm going to go to the ledge just to see, if you're not good at climbing yet, this is a way to go. So you'll be able to see this little guy take a rest on the ledge. Yep, mountain climber style. Just sit right on down. You're not going to fall back. No big deal. Yep. So just if you didn't see, we're looking north. And yep, just going to climb up to this area here. Yeah, so here's our first little thing. It's I just showing a little bit of the scenery. This is a really cool area. I'm really enjoying it. This is one of the funnest areas I've played in so far in the game. So here is a big fat stone ledge, and you'll see in a second I almost run into a mire guard because I was not paying attention. And I had all the names off, so I'm really reliant on the names. But in fact, yeah, we're not going to run up there. Yeah, turning the names back on. It's a mire guard. They knock you back. They're really tough. I would die very quickly. I'm just a cleric, so I can't fight very well, but I can heal super good. But let me show you an easy way. You can sneak past them pretty easily, but if you just go right here by the wall, which I'm going to do in just a second. There we go. Yep, I'm going to climb up the wall here. We'll just climb to the top. And you'll see on the right side, there's a whole bunch of mobs. So just bring your group, come over into that corner or up the stairs into a corner, and you could have a nice camp spot and pull these guys to you. With the mire guards, they knock you back. So if you're right by the wall, you got a camp right there. You got those guys. You got some nodes, but we're not going to do this one right now. So that's one option. So I'm going to show you actually three. I said two, but it'll be three. I had thought of another one. So here is the second one. We're going to run around the beach here. Again, remember, this is the ocean out here on the left. So at some point, you will be able to, according to the team, get out there and swim. Or conjurers will be able to conjure a raft or a boat. But I think that is Daedrum's Ascent. I'm not totally sure. I think that is Daedrum's Ascent, that at the top they worship dragons. So, or at some point up there. I might be wrong. I might be just wishful thinking that that's what that is, but for now, we're just going to run across the beach here. The high rock walls are easy to recognize. So if you're running here and you're like, it's dark, I'm not sure I'm in the right place, look to the right, and if you see a really high rock wall, you're probably in the right place. So we're looking for the end of the beach, and I just pointed it out there, but you'll see this gap in the rock here, and just be aware, this is early access game. It's still in development. At any patch, this rock could be changed, or the beach could be changed slightly, or all of this could be a little bit different. So don't count on specifically looking at these, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for, I'm going to pull up a location quick here, and so we can see exactly where we're at. And just so, in case you're wondering, we're at 2850 by negative 3908. So don't worry about the middle number. That's the Z. Don't care. But you'll be right here. And so this is a really good place because it's kind of shorter. And we're going to climb up right here. So I'm going to just zoom in so you can see it more easily. It's easy to climb up here. I think, but if you're climbing stinks, this might be harder. And there might be a better place. But this is just a place to climb up. So, and in fact, I just barely made it here. So if you have some climbing food, you might want to bring that. Okay, all rested up. So again, lots of nodes So they've got some berries. There are going to be trees, but here we go. Here is my new favorite way that was shown to me by a guildmate, and I really think it's cool. So you'll see there's not a lot of mobs right here, but look at up that. That's so cool. And then you know we've got mobs. Got a large walnut tree. So again, come over here if you want to loot, or if you want to harvest. Not loot, harvest. But here, what we're going to do is sneakily just run up this balustrade. And no problem. And you can easily XP in there. Nice way to go in. Absolutely can. But what we're concerned about, or what we want to try to do, is head kind of right to the names and skip a lot of this. So I say a lot. There's still a ton up here. So you'll see when we get up there. The sun in our eyeballs. Look at all these mobs up here. So all these goblins, you can get up here. They're up there. There's a named over there in the corner. There's a named up at the top, and you'll see there's lots of goblins. You can just make a rotation of this and just run up there. I have not experienced this very much up here, except for a little bit just from the other side. But Gildy showed me this, so actually trying this tonight with my static, we're going to run up here and we're going to try and break in right here. So that Mire Guard gets a little close. But yeah, so we're going to come in and make our camp and just try and get knocked off and try and interrupt their tidal shout. And that is way number 2 to get in here, but it takes you straight to the name. So I'm going to show you way number 3 in just a second here. All right, way number 3, and this is the easiest way if you're a small group to get in and start XPing. So again, you see the water, you see the ruins across. We're going to start at the Goblin Bindstone, and we're going to, instead of going to the left, we're going to go to the right, and we're going to head across the water this way. So again, here's the camp. If you want to make some food while you're waiting for your group, or if you want to get food made for the journey ahead, or for the night ahead. So, and here I go swimming swimming in the air again. EA, here we go. This is in development game. So there's this little kind of, it's not really an island, it's just kind of a, I don't know what it's called. It's not a peninsula, but 2 waters kind of meet right there at the bottom. So, and it's not a delta. I don't know what you call this. Geography people, or not geography people. I'll forget it. Gonna swim across the water here too. Just another one of the rivers. And as we come out, you'll see. Yeah, there we go. As you come out, you'll see on the left, that is another entrance. So this is kind of the back entrance to the ruins. So the front entrance was in the other video. That was a hard area to go in because you're swimming, for one thing. Here it's a lot easier to go in, but once you get in there, there's a couple mobs you can pull, but then it's camps that are hard to break. So a young group, a lower level group, is a little bit more difficult. So I'm not going to go this way, but you can, absolutely. Feel free to try it. We didn't have a lot of success at first. Can't say that word. So we tried, I tried a new way, and I found this way. So we're going to stick to the right, avoiding that Tide Weaver. There's only the one, I think, but we're just going to stay on the right here, and we're going to go underneath this broken bridge across the shallow water here. Swim. Water looks good. All right. So looking up, there is this, balustrade as well. Here is the broken bridge. You'll see. I don't know if you can jump across it. I haven't tried. We never made it far on that side of the water, so we're going to go around this balustrade as well. You can climb up on it if you want instead of swimming. It's up to you. This was just a little bit faster. So again, you'll see here's the balustrade. There's the broken bridge up there. On the left side, that's where some crocs are. You can run around from where I was earlier from the back entrance and come down to the water and come around this way, but this is just a little faster. So look at this tree and then go to the left on this wall. We're going to climb. Just the second little like rock outcropping or whatever here. We're going to drop on that and just run across the top, and there's just a little place to jump up here, and we're just kind of sneaking our way. That again, that's the ocean. Sneak our way up into a great little camp spot for the level 10s. So we're going to drop down here. You'll see there's a mob there, so you got to be careful of him. But right in here, we're going to tuck ourselves right in there as a group. Mire guards come, they'll knock you right into the wall. Just, you know, you can see there's plenty of things to pull. The net weaver there. There's the shore stalker. There's some mire guards there out there. There are, and if you go straight through there and there's a staircase, you'll get around to where we were in the last way to get in. So there's a group right there. It's a group of 3. They will all 3 come unless you have CC. As I sneak up here, there is a camp here. There's another camp over there. Camp there. There's a opening over there where there are other goblins in there. On the left side, inside here, there's a big room that has a few in there. So, and then there's stairs right past these pillars that lead you onto where I was before. A lot longer way, but you can certainly make your way from there. But again, lots of things to mine and whatever over here, but this is the easy way. So if you have a young group, I suggest coming this way. It's a great camp. And thanks for watching. Hopefully this was informative. Have a great day.